dramatic voiceover, ominous music, eye-catching footage of basic objects, and suddenly a pause followed by a pointless sensation of importance. Captivating visuals, more footage of basic objects, you get the idea. Everything needed to make a fancy YouTube video. Whoa, what? Hold up, go back to the keyboard shot. Whoa, ain't no way those are the right chords. Do editors know how to play piano? I feel like this. Whoa, what's Mr. Boss doing here? You know, I'm starting to think the suspended disbelief is no longer suspended. Like, that disbelief has fallen. Okay, now it's just getting silly. My lapel mic clip broke, so I have to hold this the whole time now. Anyway, I cleaned up in here so that I can think properly. Here's a clip of that. This microphone situation is not gonna work. Got an idea? There we go. Just like the musical theater days. You can't even see it. It's not even visible. So it has been brought to my attention that my videos, they could use to be a little bit more educational. And it came over me like a ton of bricks. My videos should be more educational. I mean, this is ridiculous, just assuming that everyone knows what I'm talking about. So, from this point forward, this will be an educational channel. This is a guitar. You might have seen one before. Actually, this is an electric guitar. Frick. This is a guitar. You might have seen one before. They have strings. When you pluck the strings, the string makes sound. And the wood here shakes and it resonates with the sound. You can play chords. It could use to be in a little bit better tuning. If you look closely, you can see the strings shaking. Okay, let me show you what an acoustic guitar would sound like going into an amp. Here's the amp. Alright, guitar into amp, test 1. As you can tell, it sucks. That's because acoustic guitars weren't built for going into amps. Well, actually, microphones weren't built for being that close to an amp. The closer you put the microphone to the strings, and the farther away you put it from the amp, the less likely you are to get feedback. Okay, so it's raining right now. Notice how you can hear my voice, even though there's a lot of rain going on. Now, if I mute this phone microphone, but with this microphone, you can hear my voice quite easily. The closer the mic is to your sound source, the less likely it is to pick up noise from the environment. And this is called proximity. That's not an audio term. It just means proximity, you know.
Proximity.
Okay, so with an acoustic guitar, we need a microphone that's very close to the strings. Here, actually, let me show you an example. If the microphone is all the way over here, you can't hear the strings very well. All you hear is just a bunch of, probably a bunch of rumbling going on down there. But if I put the microphone very close to the strings, you're gonna hear it. I wonder what this sounds like. Probably nothing good. Okay, but do you notice that when I'm singing, you can't hear it because the strings are basically taking up all of the microphone's attention. If you put it between the two of us, you might be able to hear something. Alright, but take a look at what an electric guitar has. It's got pickups. These things are basically just microphones that are very close to the strings. So when you play the strings, you can't hear anything but the strings. It's a guitar with built-in microphones. You might be able to hear me yelling through these microphones here. So let's turn the amp way up. All aboard! So it's literally just it's a fancy microphone. It's a different kind of microphone, but it's a microphone built into the guitar. Okay, so given the fact that guitar pickups are basically just microphones, it dawned on me, I could use a guitar to spy on people. All you have to do is drop the guitar off in a specific location where you want to overhear conversations, put a wireless guitar transmitter, put the other end of the wireless into an amp, crank it up, and sit there with your ear next to the amp to eavesdrop on some conversation.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
You know how Rick Beato gets accused of his amp wall being a green screen? Mine is also not a green screen. It's real, guys. The unfinished drywall is real too.